Alright guys, let's talk about Yves I Did. I just want to say that this is such an amazing album for her. Whether if you're a longtime fan of Loona or just discovering her, this album is packed with emotion, top-tier production, and a bold artistic evolution. So grab your headphones because we're doing a deep dive on why I Did is nothing but short but amazing. So what is I Did really about? Well, at its core, this album is a deeply personal reflection on Yves' journey of self-discovery. She's been open about searching for inner peace, and that's beautifully injected into every track of this album. You can feel the emotions weigh in her lyrics. There's confidence, vulnerability, and that bittersweet feeling of growth. And according to critics, Yves really leans into storytelling here. The themes of love, loss, and independence are clear, but she never over-explains it. She lets the music and her delivery do the talking. Alright, let's break it down track by track and see what makes this album so special. Let's go first with the title track, VIOLA. This is an absolute standout for me. The song is pure electronic R&B with an addictive chorus that sticks in your head for days. Critics even said if this was released a few months earlier, it would have been an anthem for Brat Summer, and honestly, I totally agree. The production here is crisp with layered synths and a pulsing bassline, what makes it impossible not to vibe with. Yves' vocals are effortless. It's cool, confident, and full of attitude. Exactly the kind of track you'd expect from an artist stepping into her own. Next up is Hashtag, which is a fully English track and starts with this vibey intro that immediately pulls you in. And can we talk about the drums? They're perfection. This song has the ear candy factor with smooth vocal runs in the pre-chorus and layered harmonies that add depth into the production. Lyrically, it plays with the idea of online personas versus real life, a clever commentary that still feels like fun and a danceable track. If you love those mellow R&B tracks with soft vocals and storytelling, Gone Girl is for you. This one slowed things down a bit, letting Yves' vocal layering shine. The steady progression in the chorus makes it an easy listen, but don't mistake easy for boring. This track is hauntingly beautiful. Let's talk about TikTok. TikTok was pre-released back in August, and I think it set the tone for what we're about to get with this album. It's groovy, it's got the pluggy bass and the instrumental bridge. Chef's kiss. The little ad-libs in the back add so much personality to the track, making it feel fresh even after multiple listens. And finally, we have Dim. This one leans into a trap beat, but it's balanced with these soft, delicate vocals that create a really dynamic effect. It's a perfect way to close out the album, tying together all these themes of identity and self-reflection. Now, let's talk about the two added deluxe tracks in this album. Let's go with The Bird and See You in Hell. Let's go out Bird. This track is easily one of the most emotionally charged on the album. The title itself is symbolic, representing freedom, escape, and transformation, and the production is haunting with echoing harmonies and instrumental build-up that feels almost cinematic. Lyrically, Bird seems to explore themes of breaking free from constraints, which makes sense given Yves' own departure from her previous group. The song is layered, both sonically and metaphorically, making it a standout piece in her discography. Now, let's talk about one of my personal favorites, which is See You in Hell. This is where Yves really flexes her versatility. This track blends soft, almost lullaby verses with a gritty, explosive chorus. It's this contrast that keeps the listener hooked. Musically, See You in Hell incorporates alternative rock elements, something we haven't seen from Yves before. The track is produced by IOAH, or I don't know how to pronounce it, Iowa and Devin L, who weave together a sound that's both melancholic and empowering. Critics have praised See You in Hell for its originality and Yves' vocal performance. The song adds dazzling like flashes of color at night, emphasizing its dreamlike yet powerful composition. So, what did I Did land with fans and critics? Well, the reception have been overwhelmingly positive. Fans love the mix of emotional, depth, and catchy production, and critics have praised Yves for her ability to balance vulnerability with confidence. There is a reason why this album is a nominee for the Best Album of the Year or Album of the Year at the Korean Music Awards. This isn't just another pop album, it's a personal statement, a sonic evolution, and absolutely must listen.